want to bring this up is sometimes our club can get excessive or maybe militant a little bit with some of these roles on being precise, and sometimes we miss the encouraging parts of it as well. So I want to roll us back to how they can be really constructive but also really bolstering as well. So for timer, what we pushed at the beginning of the meeting or beginning of the semester was learning how to do the time. By the time we got closer to the contest, it was about really adhering to those timelines, and we still want to, but it's we want to encourage people when they really fall within the time. So what I mean by that is every single, evaluator, table topics, and speaking have time constraints. As long as a person's within 30 seconds before the green or 30 seconds after the red, they do qualify. And when a person gets really precise with their timing, I'll give you an example from last night. We had our first Tuesday night meeting across the street. Thomas was giving an evaluation. His goal was to get between 2 and 3 minutes, and his time was 2:30. That's really good. That's really precise. And so we want to congratulate when somebody does that. So when somebody gets in the time, we really want to bolster them for doing a good job with that. And it's the same way with the grammarian one. I think a lot of people can get the false impression it's sort of a speech proofreading, and we want to keep abreast of every single mistake a person makes, but it's also about encouraging the really good things they say. So if you hear a vocabulary word, like our word of the day, preponderance, or if you hear a wonderful phrase, or if they quote maybe a philosopher or somebody famous that you recognize, hold that up and say, one of the great things I heard from you today was there was this quote or this turn of phrase or this vocab word. And really prop that up and let people know how great they're using grammar and words. That's a big part of Toastmasters. The other part, of course, is catching their regular foibles, whether it's a filler word of like or or as or and those are great too. But it can be a little distressing when you hear a litany of how many uhs and ums you have over the time. It can be a little hurt to the self-esteem. So for those of you acting the roles for the next 5 meetings as timer or grammarian, do as much as you can to recognize the positives as well as the ways that we can correct and become better Toastmasters. And I will bring back the president, Mr. Anthony.